Alright, hello everybody, and welcome to the next part of this Final Fantasy 100% randomizer. Might as well start it off from right in the beginning of this as soon as I load it up. Now, as a friendly reminder, with where we're going to be going next, right? Because you can see we have chapter 5 done. So next up is going to be chapter 6. And chapter 6 has some pretty decent stuff. But it's also going to be a bit on the heavy side.
Once we take off, there's no turning back. You sure?
For how some of this is going to go. Sadly. It's going to get a little bit on the heavy side. With us having to be extra careful with this.
Fresh air. Nice.
So, where we headed?
Dunno.
You don't know? I thought you had somewhere in mind the way you took off.
Oh.
I followed the smell.
What?
Smells nice. All naturey.
Just smells damp. And I think something bit me.
Hide!
Scott. Closest city that way is Palampolo. That is not good. I wonder if those two were caught in the net.
What do we do?
What do we do? Right now, what can we do?
Right. No choice. We run the other way.
Which would be to Nautilus.
As we set off, it was like he'd forgotten that I was still there.
Yeah, we got a fire charm and an E-pass to unicorn mark.
If we want to get the Nautilus, our road's through here.
Which does give us access to wax. Good. Alright. But let me check their paragons real quick. Actually, this is very good the way this looks right now. Yes, it does. But we were just given a fire charm. So let me mark that down. So yeah, with the charms, they have like a whole bunch of different types. One for each of the elements and all that. So now, excuse me. Vanille will have the growth egg. And she will also have the weirding glyph. Yeah, I would say let's give her the weirding glyph right now. Then for Saz, let's just give him the increased strength then.
First things first, we need to clear these woods.
Alright, so we got our
There's a
first.
sight I didn't want to see.
Now we got our first sight of the new enemy.
You going or what?
You're gonna regret this.
Our plan yeah, they're kind of immune to physical attack and immune water. Oh, that's right, I can only hit them with spells here. Weakness of fire. Yeah. Well, yeah. Let me use the crystallarium. So then, I think it's yeah, that was already max. So all I got left is to work on her medic, which will give her a lot of magic and I would say a decent amount of HP as well. But yeah, forget the weirding lift. I need to give her the HP. Zaz can have the weirding lift. Mostly because at the moment our enemies, at least in this portion here, they are going to most likely be immune to physical attacks.
All this dampness is damp.
Okay, so I know, if I'm not remember correctly, yeah, this is the old growth. We do have one check. Okay. So here's our first instance of a hedge frog. In the water. Leads to thunder, fire, and arrows. Now, of course, it is gonna take us a bit.
Homicidal scorpion robots and mountains of trash.
I'm only going to equip the rotate. Boom. Now, of course, I am gonna take off the growth aid. Wind. Oh, we got access to the garage. Now, if I remember correctly, getting the garage is very big. Wait, that's a garage 3? And that gave us nothing? And give me an update. Okay, I'll check when I get to a save point. And we got head frogs. Wait, it says I'm not done with it yet? Cause I'll find out for sure in a bit. Here's some more hedge frogs right here.
No daydreaming now.
Alright, that's both of those hedge frogs dead. Nice. There we
Where's
go.
the weed killer when you need it?
I was like, why didn't it props? It was just taking a bit for it to prop. That's all it was. Okay. Yeah, that's the only chest here in the old growth. Now we need to go forward. We got more head frogs.
Now you're talking! Way to go, Sass!
Atta girl.
What? So it's like it wouldn't fully show. It didn't show it until after I did another battle. Okay. Oh, that also means if I was to recheck it now, there we go. Hedge frog is fully completed.
You go blaming it on me when you want.
Yeah, what we mostly need are the other shops
The old man still got it.
that can actually give us equipment.
I'll be just a little quiet, okay? For all we know, they could be soldiers nearby.
But there is a shop we can get later. Or more like there's a decent amount. Ah, I thought it was quick enough. Looks like I was not. Yeah, you usually want to try and beat the enemies within the target time. Mostly because it'll help you. It doesn't really help you with CP, but it mostly helps regaining technical points. Alright, so here's our first check here for this spot here, which in this case is a glass orb, which we already have, so I don't need to spend the points for it. Instead, yeah, see, we got more stuff for that, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna come here. And because we already have the upgrade of the glass orb, which is the dragonfly orb, we can go ahead and sell one of those. I almost want to sell the materials. I don't think I'm going to need. Oh. But no, we need to hold on to everything. Oh, yeah, this one does have more. Decent amount more I can back. Just had to double check to make sure we're all good. Oh, and look at that, we have more gremlins.
No.
Which
Danger
they are
now.
weak to fire.
Atta girl.
Bye-bye.
Because they're casting fire. But yeah, it's like as long as Vanille can stay alive, we should be good for a decent bit. Yeah, last chest is right there for... Second to last chest for this area.
Way to go, Zaz.
Go. Yeah, once I no longer have to build up their stuff, once they run out of crystals for me to unlock, that is when I will take the growth egg off of Vanille to put some other stuff on. So right now, she just has another magic increase, a roll level, magic HP, magic strength, magic. So she is still decently getting.
Great. She is the bumper crop.
Sorry, that didn't hear what you said. And of course, that is after you. Alright, big sound.
Didn't even have to act.
But as soon as Vanille doesn't need that growth egg anymore, I'm gonna take the weirding glyph off of Saz, put it onto Vanille, and just give Saz more energy so he can last longer. Alright. Got ourselves a credit chip. The one guy left alone. Yeah, I know I'm gonna finish Saz before Vanille is done. Still. And boom. Alright, that's when we're going to increase. Yeah, you see where those gremlins are running around? That is where we're going. Oh. Alright. Saz is pretty much taking care of all the enemies.
No daydreaming now. Okay, fire and I'm tougher than you thought, huh?
that's a nice amount. 160. So Saz just has 1,280 left. While with Vanille, let's see here. Let me do some manual. Plus 100. Another 500 plus another 500 plus another 500. Vanille still needs a bit over 3,000 CP before she's done. Now is our last check there.
There should be a dock on the other side of these trees.
Hey, Saz. Tell me about yourself.
Huh?
Any family?
I have a little boy. was, yeah.
We gotta get you home. Your son needs you. Come on, we'll make it.
It's too late.
Is it the lassie thing?
How'd you...
You might be a lassie, but you're still a daddy.
You're right.
So, what's his name?
Day 11. The cease are sending us bottom.
Dodge.
Hey, Dad.
Making a wish, huh? What'd you wish for?
Well, you're never happy. You never smile. So here's what I wished. I wish that you'd cheer up and be like your old self again.
How about that?
Whoa.
Your wish came true.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay, it's my turn to wish.
What for, Dad?
That's my little secret.
Of course, this lady looks crazy.
Sass,
Huh?
you alright?
Oh, yeah.
Come on, Pops. You really got to keep it together, okay? Now, let's go.
Now I got kids looking out for me. Some dad I am.
Alright. You can see here, now we have some enemies that are going to be a massive hassle. A powerful scale beast awaits you ahead. It could be a difficult fight for only 2 people. However, this enemy is slow on its feet, meaning you can easily avoid the encounter if you disappear. You will face many harrowing challenges as you press on. When you feel your enemies may be too strong, avoid them. Yeah, we're not avoiding them. We just have to be careful of how we do it. Which in this case, always go for the preemptive strike. Because going for the preemptive strike allows us to be able to deal a decent amount of hits. But yeah, like for example, right here, all we can do now is deal damage. So this area is your only chance to actually fight these scale beasts, if I'm not mistaken. This should be the only opportunity we have of fighting these guys. So you want to be prepared. You usually want to make sure you're prepared to take their hit.
Change is good, Pops.
I owe ya.
Like for example, like that right there. That is only able to take a few hits.
For you. Keep it together, Pops.
And yeah, after calling him Pop, Vanille is gonna say that more often now. So it's here, there. And right now, she's still not doing that.
Follow my lead,
Doing-
Pops. Take that.
Alright, now we're gonna set up these shells on you guys out here. We're gonna switch to slash and burn. Yeah, see, look at that. 2,000 damage. And one just gives me 320. So that's why, at the moment, it's actually good to defeat them before you get further in, and then you'll have to really difficultly fight these guys. Do have a check right here. Undermine. Set the poison. Now go for the D shell. Quick splash and burn. So yeah, you can see, so I'm gonna show you guys how the poison works. See how right now it currently has 11,869. I close. Now down to 11,815. So it is slowly losing its HP. To where we should be able to kill it. Where we're killing it a lot faster.
Oh no! For you!
Okay, I'm almost out of freaking units. I only got one.
Take that!
And boom. Alright. But this is what they meant, like, make sure you're ready if you're gonna fight these guys. There's one mishap, and you are dying a lot. Like, for example, I'm gonna wait for this Wonder Beast, this Scale Beast, to flip back around.
I know something.
Right there. Does that waste time? Why did you only attack me? Oh, there's... okay. I was like, where's its shell? Okay, so this should be able to max out. Nope, not yet. But we should be pretty much good for Saz anyway. Let's open this up. That gave us 31 gil.
No, now's no time to be taking in the scenery. But even a fugitive's gotta catch his breath.
You can kind of see where the last chest is. So once we're grabbed that, we're done in this area. To where we only have 3 tracks left. Which is 2 more chests and the Crystallarium expansion.
Hey, hey.
Yeah, you can kind of see why I'm trying to like be careful of how everything goes. There we go. So yeah, as I can tell, there we go, we got 7 potions there. Got some more gremlins. Boom. Boom. Okay, that gave us a nice chunk right there. And there's Frostlearn.
There's a camera when you need one.
Alright, here's some more data. More storage.
You look tired. Not enough sleep?
I guess.
Not surprising. Cute girl like me. It's hard to close your eyes, huh?
I'm just gonna lie down for a bit.
Being made of the sea, it's not easy. I mean, look. Even I'm kind of worried. But even if we don't know what'll happen, we have to keep our dreams alive. Have something to look forward to. You know?
Next stop is Nautilus, City of Dreams.
Yep. What? Sass? Huh?
Oh, you can show me my spirit, dude.
Sass?
You scared me.
What's up?
I'm just thinking.
Don't blame yourself. You know, you can't control who FLC picks for a focus.
My son Dodge. He was picked. He's a l'Cie.
It will always get me.
He said he wanted to see a foul C, so I took him to go on a tour of the Uriday Gorge plant. Thought I'd surprise him with a chocobo chick to take home, but the second I turned my back, into the energy plant he went.
Dodge! Dodge, come out here! Dodge! I know you're in here! Dodge! Where are you? Say something! Dodge! Hey, what's wrong? Dodge!
Daddy.
It's all right. You okay? You're not hurt, are you? What's that?
Apparently, those post-l'Cie had snuck in and tried to attack the Sanctum foul C. It did the only thing it could and made Dodge a l'Cie to protect it. My son, he got picked by a Sanctum foul C. He's a hero. But we're post-l'Cie. Dodge's enemies. PSICOM showed up right after that to take custody of him. Then, it was one test after another. Even then they couldn't figure out his focus. Maybe it was look for post-l'Cie, maybe it was kill him. Either way, how could a kid that young even stand a chance? After he was made a l'Cie, Dodge had some way of sensing things from Pulse. He was the one who found the Pulse foul C. But the kid can't fight. So, that's why I put myself on the train to Purgeville. I figured his focus had to have something to do with destroying that Pulse foul C. Thought I could do it for him, and, well, you know the rest. If I was right about his focus, he's probably a crystal already. Of course, if he was supposed to take out that thing's l'Cie, then either we die, or he's a Seath.
Die? Really?
It's a pickle, all right. But the bird says no.
Oh yeah, because the bird is worried about you. He cares. Alright, now we're coming up to the unique mechanic. Oh yeah, he's done. Now we're coming to the unique mechanic for this game.
What is that? Huh, I device that makes bad weather. Come out to play in the rain, did you? Isn't that adorable?
Climate controller. These spheres modulate perception levels in the surrounding area. Certain ingenious fauna exhibit rain-shy behavior, taking cover during storms. However, inducing showers can result in encounters with otherwise elusive hydrophilic wildlife, which is being able to change it to where we have specific monsters we need to defeat. And this is one of them, known as the Mud Frog. This is our unique monster for it is one of our last monsters that we're working on collecting. This is one of the last few monsters we have to collect. We are not going that way.
Like the weather, we might be able to control these nasty critters.
You can see here, that's our next check right there. And yeah, these are the only options. If you want to get the mud frogs as early as possible, these are your best chances of doing so. So I would say on this mud frog, right before that scale beast with the two gremlins that were there, I would say make sure you use a Libron here. You don't think you're fully going to kill them. Fully get the info from this fight. One final fire round. There we go. Perfect. Now, of course, I am not going to use that here. I would say if you don't think you're gonna fully defeat get the info on the mud frog, make sure to use those points. Okay, no way to. Ooh. get rid of the gremlins so then you have one less to worry about. Then as soon as you have it to where you start, and just focus on the skill. I would say when she does start getting a little low, switch to healing her. Because you don't want the scale beast to use its electric breath. And it kills it. Like that. Yeah, now it's pretty much took almost half of her health. That's why I'm at least working on making sure she at least stays in the green. Oh, damn. And right now, that doesn't really need that much healing because it doesn't have that much health. Yeah, just get the poison and details off. And then, there we go. And this was also your last opportunity for the scale beast as well. If you're following the way I'm doing it. Because if you are, that was in fact the last opportunity for the scale beast and the mud frog. Now, from here, we're gonna go ahead and switch it up. Because then... you can see our next hurdle right there. And that is the wyvern. Right now. go. One wyvern down. Like, I know I definitely could have gotten more from that. But I gotta think about my attack. So, we are not gonna go right. We're gonna go left. Because we need to defeat these guys to get our next check. And this one is an important one. Normally I wouldn't say this is an important one, but with what this should give us access to, specifically with Sad, it's better if we get it net. We gotta make sure we grab this. Once this is gonna take a bit, but it needs that. Because what we are going to unlock here is big. Because without this one that we are about to grab, now watch, the Crystallarium expansion, boo-boo! So, what we are going to do here is, oh, haste right there. Look, we need to make it to that accessory. He's got a pretty decent amount of HP here as well. Commando roll has a pretty decent amount of HP as well. Being able to get jeopardized and scourge. Really good too, but again, he has mostly magic increase. With the Ravager, decent amount of strength increases here, but still mostly magic. Don't really need renew. Now we're gonna focus on getting that haste. Well, haste / accessory. And yeah, see, we have it already completed. Okay, she gets access to Blizzard, Wildera. More strength! Lazara's right there. Like, she does not need this much strength. She does not. But I'm gonna actually keep focusing on her medic, because she'll get renew and a raise. And she gets a lot more HP nodes here. Let me see here. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna have the Neo keep working on her medic roll. overall. Alright, now this is gonna give us our final new enemy to defeat. Now, you do have 2 more other battles for this. But if somehow you don't even have the gremlin fully ready, like fully finished, something was definitely wrong with you guys. If you have not been doing all these fighting, then yeah, you guys are messing. But yeah, we got this battle right here. And this one we're going to use our festival. There we go. We got the best ability. So I know there are ways you can randomize abilities. And that could make the game pretty difficult. Yeah, he doesn't really have access to protect. I honestly don't know when he would get protect. He does not get protect for quite a while. Now I mean a while. Alright, but there's her medic roll. Again, I'm still gonna focus on his synergist role. Alright. Yeah, he doesn't really get the defense increased one for quite a while. And really messed up. Alright, next up is 4 enemies. And I have no Phoenix down. Great. I don't have access to raid. All I can do is kill these guys as quick as possible. If I can, I at least want to get to that save point. There we go. Okay, we do have a save point up ahead, so... There's a chance I might do a bit of grinding off cam. Just to make sure I have at the very least his second accessory slot. Once I have the second accessory slot, I will then come back. Because you can see the one issue with that, right? He can take hit or shoot. Like, he'll have a decent amount of magic damage, but it's like most of his stats won't be coming in for like specifically for HP. They're not coming in for a while. Because I would... My other possibility is... But yeah. Up ahead will be a boss fight. And because of this boss fight, I want Saz to have his second accessory before anything else. Because I need Vanilla to have the growth egg still equipped. But I need Saz to have some more goddamn HP. Yeah, that's that. Okay. So, I know there's platinum bangles, but that's as high as that stuff will go. Don't really have anything else that can build up that HP. All I know is until I can get the race skill, going to need Phoenix Downs. So I almost want to start selling crafting materials. So I know once I have a way for more money, or once I've gotten all my Crystallarium expansions, I'm not really gonna need the growth egg anymore. So I think I'm at least gonna sell those. Just so then I can buy 45 Phoenix down. Just to keep Saz alive. Alright. But we are gonna go ahead and end it here. Hopefully you all have a wonderful day, no matter what time of day it is, either the morning, evening, afternoon, or night. And I will see you all in the next part.